Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Craft With Me Wednesday. I don't know how long we're going to last, but we're here. How are you guys tonight? Hi, Catherine with the pink hand. Hi, Robin. Welcome, welcome. Oh, what's new? What's not new? So many new things going on, you guys. And we're going to talk about all of it tonight, including the fact that right now I don't have my microphone in front of me, and I probably should so you can hear me. How about that? Let's do that. Is that better? Hi, Jessica. Welcome. Nice to have you. Yeah, a lot of things to talk about tonight, including the fact that we are now in the case of Thomas Randolph. I had to think, I got brain fog. In the case of Thomas Randolph, we're on jury verdict watch, except the jury is done deliberating for the day. They deliberated long enough to elect a four-person, probably 30 minutes, and they were sent home for the day. Hi, Sue and Lisa. Welcome, Jean. My sister's here, and Aussie Robin. I'm glad you clarified, Robin. Nice to have you. I'm glad to see you guys here. Yes, I was. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Yay. Um, where's my live? I'm pulling up the live now. Let me turn the volume down so you don't hear me. Okay. Oh, I look beautiful today, don't I? I had on a red dress and I looked down and it was covered in cat hair. I said, I'm going to change. Hi, Jeannie. She says, hope you're feeling better. Well, not really. My back is sore. I think because the seatbelt was this way. So this whole side of my body is like numb. My fingers are tingling and I don't know. Anyway, the good news is I'm going to live. Yay. So, hi, Marty. She's watching on her television. No, don't do that. So, yesterday, I'm sitting here. I've already got the show done for yesterday, and I'm sitting here diamond painting. And my sister said, you want to go to that sale. And I'm like, yeah, I really want to go to that sale because I don't know if you were here on Sunday. I did, Jeannie. So Sunday, I told you guys this cross stitch store that's downtown on Douglas in downtown Wichita was going out of business. And then my moderator, Rhonda, I had to thank Rhonda, looked it up for me and she said they're having their 50% off everything in the store, including fixtures and everything on Tuesday, which was yesterday. It's only Wednesday? Oh boy. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I really want to go to this sale, but I just should not spend the money. And of course, yesterday was payday too. Hi. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. You're just in time for my heart's desire story. So I go down there and there was a lot of people there. A lot of the fixtures were already sold. They had some beautiful bookcases that I would love to have bought from them if I had the money. But so I thought, well, gridded fabric. I'd love to have whatever they have left in fabric. So I go over to the fabric section and some lady right in front of me grabs all the gridded fabric. I'm like, crap. I wanted that. So all they had left in their fabric section was like 38 count, 42 count. And the women, we would just they walk up to the table and then they turn around and leave. Nobody wanted that fabric because who can see 42 count? Oh my God. It's like teeny weeny tiny. They went out of business. So then something else caught my eye. So I said to the lady, the owner, I said, is this the price or is it 50% off this price that you have on it? She goes, oh, it's 50% off the price that she had on it. I'm like, oh, then I'll take both boxes. So let me show you what I purchased that I wasn't going to purchase. all of the store's DMC floss stash, not the stuff that they were selling, but they had their own stash, this store. All of their stash was in these 2 boxes. And she says, oh, it's all in order for you. These 3 columns are DMC and this one's Anchor. So $20 a box. So $40. This is box number 1. Look at this, guys. I counted these yesterday. Now, some of these are like you pull out one package and it might be half a skein because some of it they used. And then you'll pull out another number and it might be 3 skeins of the same number. So I went through and I logged it all into a program that's called Thread Count, or I don't know, it's a program where you can keep track of all the DMC that you have. But here's the funny thing. Well, this is box number 1. So this goes through ecru through 996 on the DMC numbers. So box number 2. This was all of the DMC on this side, the rest of the DMC, and then all of this is Anchor. So I haven't gone through this box, but just the other box alone, I counted 160 skeins of floss, 160 in one box for $20. So I got both boxes for $40, and these boxes are meant to keep floss in. It says floss tote. They're not in great shape, but everything's organized. So funny story though. I have been putting off going to Joann's to get this 1 skein of floss that I need. And then the one day I did go to Joann's to pick it up, I forgot the number. So I looked in these boxes that I bought. I'm like, surely that number's in here. No, it's not. I still have to go to Joann's and buy that 1 skein of floss. So on my way home from the floss sale, I'm going to get these off my desk now. Oh, here's what else I bought. I bought a couple. They had patterns there, but their patterns are so expensive to begin with that when you take 50% off, it's still not that great of a deal. But I am always looking for measuring things. These were 50 cents each, so I got a couple of those. Then they had some of this variegated floss, so I just picked out some that I thought was really pretty. And this was, how much did they charge me for the variegated? 50 cents. So 25 cents a skein. So each one was 25 cents. This is a blue one. There's some pinks and purples, and here's one with some more blues in it. So $2 for 8 skeins of variegated, which I think is a great deal. And 2 measuring things. All in all, pretty restrained, right? So I'm driving home and I'm listening to, there was a hearing yesterday, and I will tell you guys all about it. It was in the Alexa Trevisio case, the cheerleader who gave birth in the bathroom, and there was a hearing, and I was listening to that in the car when all of a sudden, boom, I get hit from the rear, and like she did not have her foot on the brake at all, hits me in the rear, throws me into another car in the front of me, a Durango. Is that an SUV? I think it was an SUV if my memory serves me. Anyway, so I'm like sandwiched between these 2 cars. So the lady comes over, the one that hit me. She's like, "Are you injured?" I'm like, "Let me think about it." And then I looked at her and she's crying. I'm like, "Yes, I'm injured. I need an ambulance." So this officer stopped, who was not a Wichita police officer. She was a county officer. Anyway, she says, "I've got them coming. They'll take you to the hospital." Plus my blood pressure was like 168 over 111 or something. It was crazy. So I got a free trip to the, and I didn't want to sit there and cry and be upset and, so I went to the ER, and the ER, oh my God, that's a whole story unto itself. My God, what a madhouse, because it's been over 100 degrees here for almost a week now, and it's so stifling. You can't even go outside. You cannot breathe outside. So all the homeless people are at the ER. So you come in an ambulance, you think, okay, that'll get me a bed, right? I'm coming in an ambulance. Nope. She says, I'll go get you a wheelchair, but I got to warn you, you're going to be in the waiting room. I'm like, okay. Because I was really dizzy. My head was spinning. So she comes back. She goes, nope, can you walk? Because there's no wheelchairs. Okay. And getting in and out of this ambulance, it had a step that was like this high. And she's wanting me to get in it. I'm like, how? I've had 2 knee replacements. I get into the van, but getting out, so they held my hand to help me get out. So I get into this waiting room and I'm like, oh my God, I have to sit here with these people. Are you serious? And the guy that was next to me, he said he had been there he goes, how long you been here? I said, I hadn't been there long. They got me back. They took me back right away, got me vital signed, and then planted me back into the waiting room. And she said, we're just going to do a CT scan to make sure, because I can't remember if I hit my head or not. I might have. I don't know. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. So, oh my God. So she said, we're going to do a CT scan and they'll come get you for that. And when we have the results, you can go right home. So no, I don't get a bed in the back. No free drugs, no bed. You just get to sit with the homeless people. So this guy who asked me how long I'd been there, I said, why? How long have you been here? He goes, 18 hours. So one lady had been there 24 hours in the waiting room. Jessica, it was crazy. I mean, weren't you on a gurney bed in the ambulance? No, I just sat in the ambulance. I don't need a gurney. Gosh, no. I wasn't bleeding or anything. My airbags didn't go off. But nobody's hitting me for free. Damn it. No. I'm in pain. And I knew I would be today. I mean, my trunk is like this, and my engine is like this. And so the cop comes to the hospital and he gives me, the card for the towing company. And he gives me these driver exchange forms, very informative. And which have the case number on them, because you can get the case later on. Anyway, so today I have Geico. Geico tells you have to file a claim with her insurance company. I'm like, oh, okay. So she wrote her insurance company name down there. But I'm looking at this. She didn't write she didn't give me her address, her phone number. And apparently it wasn't her car. It was someone else's car. So I call this insurance company like no, that woman doesn't have any active insurance with us. What? Jeannie, I absolutely agree. There's got to be a better way than having all those people. One guy, they put an IV in him. He was a younger guy, long hair. He had these Jetson pajama pants. These are the kind of people I was with yesterday. A guy in Jetson pajama pants at 4:00 in the afternoon. So he comes in. They put an IV in him. I don't know why they put an IV in him. He sits down, takes the IV, uncaps it, plugs it. So now he's still got an IV. So now he's got a place to shoot up his drugs. And he leaves. Gone. So finally a nurse comes out. She goes, have you seen that guy with the IV? I'm like, yeah, he left. He's gone. So I know when I worked as a nurse and you left with an IV, we had to call the cops. And the cops had to go to that person's house, get the IV, or tell them they had to come back, because you can't do that. And the nurse is going to be big trouble for losing him with an IV in his arm. Oh my God. Anyway. So now I'm dealing with someone who probably doesn't have insurance. And now I've got to pay a $500 deductible when I go to get my car. If they're going to fix it. I don't know. It's probably totaled, but I don't know. So I'm not happy about that. Anyway. So that's the story. And I'm sticking to it. Yes. It's crazy. All of you guys, 37 people watching. Oh my God. You guys, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. So, but I did have good news this morning. Good news. There is 3 more pieces of artwork that have been released of mine on Crashley's release papers. The insurance company, Mickey, they'll pay for everything. I just have to pay my deductible, and then they will go after this woman, even if they have to go after her personally. They will go after her personally and try to get me the $500 back. But anyway. Exactly. It's what Phyllis is saying, but I said it in English. So Phyllis is saying it in insurance speak. It's called subrogation. Yeah, I'll eventually get it back. But I'm thinking very heavily about a lawyer because I'm really pissed off. Because you know what the cop said to me when he came? He says, "I need your insurance card." So I hand him my insurance card, and it happened to have expired in June. The card. But I said my insurance is current. That's the number. He goes, "Well, I'll have to give you a ticket if you can't give me the current card." So why is it okay for him to give me one of these exchange forms with not completely filled out with her insurance information? I was really, because the policy number she gave, of course, was not the right policy number. Of course, she was like 1 number off, but she had a policy, but she didn't have an active policy there. Yeah, I know, Phyllis, eventually. I know. And money is so tight right now. It's just, I don't even want to have to think about it, to be honest with you. But in the mail today, I got letters from the student loan people that my student loans have been forgiven in their entirety, because they're older than 25 years old. So that is like thousands of dollars just gone. And I'm so thankful. But you better believe I'm saving that piece of paper that says, paid in full. Paid in full. That's what it said. So, yes. So, hey, go Joe Biden. Bidenomics. It's working for me. Any case. What else was there? Oh, the good news. All right, let's look at the good news, because, oh my God, I gotta turn the fan on. I'm dying in here. Hold on. It is so hot. Sorry, guys. Whew, that's better. I think I'm gonna get a lawyer. Yeah. Because I want them to find me a doctor that I can go to that will, see me with a letter of protection, which means, he'll get paid when I do. And a lot of doctors, they used to do that. I'm assuming they still do. I don't know. Oh, I know that, Phyllis. I was a lawyer. I know how that contingency fee stuff works. So, all right, let me show you the good news. Share screen. Here is the good news, guys. Look, 3 more pieces of art here. So you got this one here. Let me show them to you. Where are they? Where'd they go? So we got floral 1. That's this one here. And then you've got floral 2. This one here. I really like this one. I think that turned out pretty cool. And this one with the vase. If it comes up, there you go. I think that one is really neat looking too. And there are more to come. Yep, that's not everything. So I have 6 pieces of art up there if you guys are interested. You can use either the event code, which will give you 15% off your purchases, or you can use Journey 10. Use that code and you get 10% off. If you're not in the event, use the Journey 10 code and you'll get a discount. I actually saw a picture the other day. Someone had a diamond painting and they had it covered with my release papers, and I'm like, the birds. They had the online dating papers on their artwork. That really is so cool for me to see that artwork somewhere. It warms my heart. I'm really excited about it. All right, so you've seen enough of that. Any questions? Anybody want to come and give me? I just need a male nurse. Oh, yeah. One that will give me some massages, please. Jerry's late. Should I start over, Jerry? Jerry, you got to see what I got. I'm not going to make you start over. I went to that going out of business sale for the floss store, and I got 2 boxes of floss. I figured they were worth it. Even if I bought all that floss on sale for 45 cents a skein, when Joann's puts it on sale, each box is about $100 worth of thread at a sale price. So that's like $200 worth of thread, and I got it for $40. Geico paid for in-home massages twice a week after your accident. Oh, no. Seriously? Ooh. Well, where am I going to go? I don't have a car. So I couldn't even pick up my prescription for Flexeril, but I already have some Flexeril here at home. Jean has some, so I stole some of hers. But they're bringing me, they're coming to get me tomorrow at 12:30 to take me over to Enterprise to rent a car. So I'm going to get a rental. And then I got to figure out, because I definitely need to go to a chiropractor or something. Take advantage of this. A home massage would be perfect. It really would. I haven't tried to sit here and diamond paint for any length of time because actually I've just been resting in bed and putting heat on it. I can't talk. That medicine makes your mouth dry. Worst they can say is no, that's why you need in-home. Yeah, I don't have a car. And honestly, I never go anywhere anymore. I don't ever go anywhere. Seriously. And the one time I decided I'm going to go out to this special sale. I wanted to talk to the owner. And then this happens. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to cry about it. Nope, I'm not. So tomorrow morning, Thursday, I will put up a verdict watch for the Thomas Randolph case. They wrapped up their closing arguments about an hour ago. I'm going to listen to those tonight. I will do the show tomorrow. I'll tell you what they said in their closing arguments. I'll sum it up for you in less than the 5 hours it took them to give the closing arguments. You're going to get the 30-minute version tomorrow. And then I will put up a verdict watch thumbnail. The jury already went home, Yvonne. Yeah. I'll put up the verdict watch thumbnail tomorrow, and when they have a verdict, I'll go live. Thank you, Jean. I'm pretty sure they're gone for the day. It's what I'm pretty sure. Because they said the jury was not going to deliberate past 5 p.m. Yeah, no, they're gone for the day. 5 p.m. That's on the, it's in Vegas. 5 p.m. Vegas time. That was 24 minutes ago. So they're gone for the day. But I will start the verdict watch tomorrow, and then I'll get you caught up on the Henry Dinkins because I'm behind. That was my intention yesterday, to get you guys caught up, and it didn't happen. And yeah, sorry. I do apologize. You know, I don't get behind very often, but I'm just going to become a recluse and not go anywhere. And do you know this accident? The place where this accident it happened downtown in Wichita, but I've had 2 accidents since I moved to Wichita, and they are both at the exact same intersection. This was the exact same intersection where I totaled my car back in 2020. And that one was my fault. That one was all me. This one was not my fault. So the woman said she got her slide, which is some kind of shoe that people wear now. Slide was caught underneath the brake or the gas, or I don't know, slide. She was trying to get her slide back on her foot. So, or I don't know, whatever. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. Now I'm just sitting here feeling the pain, feeling it. So I think, I don't know if Tia is going to make it live tonight. Tia's in a bit of a mess right now. She's, still partly in one house and almost partly in the other house. So I don't know if you'll see her live tonight. You might, but I'm not sure. So what I was doing before the live, I took some of this stuff that I have and I was comparing it. And so far I've gotten, these are all the skeins. I have lots more than this, but I already have, like this is already in those boxes. So this is all duplicative. I still have left this to compare, or yeah. So I was just kind of comparing them. And then if I have some that aren't in the box, I'm just going to start keeping them all in these boxes because it's a great way to keep them, so that you're organized. I've not used anchor thread. I'm not totally familiar with anchor thread, but I'll take some of these out for you and I'll show you like the condition. So here's like how most of them are. See, like this one has like a little thing in it. I mean, they're in really, this one has 2 skeins in it. So you can't beat that really. I know if I was going to start a project that required a large amount of one color, I'd probably go ahead and purchase it just to make sure I had the correct dye lots on all of them. Those are slip-on sandals. Yeah, I figured that's what they were, but they call them sliders now. But for obvious reasons, they will slide underneath your brake, and you're going to get into an accident. Your son just spilled on your diamond painting. What? What did he spill, Jessica? It's probably going to be harmless. Just wipe it up. It'll dry. The stickiness will come right back. You just have to wipe it up and it'll be fine. You like tape measures too? You have one in your purse. I'm always looking for tape measures because, I sell stuff on eBay still. And you have to measure the boxes when you, before you ship them. You have to put in the measurements to purchase the postage. Anyway, I'd like to find if I could find these boxes that are not all banged up, I could put them in newer boxes. But Mickey has 5 tape measures and she can't find one. Exactly. I can never find them. Yeah, so I've got 50 cents. All right, I'll get 2 more. Why not? You're glad I'm okay. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. Lemonade. Oh, that's why he spilled lemonade. It'll be okay. Yeah, just take some baby wipes, wipe it down. That poured glue, it'll come right back after it dries. It should be sticky. If it's not, there's other things you can do. So, but in the meantime, put him in timeout for drinking lemonade over your diamond painting. I don't even know how old he is, Jessica, but I'm disciplining him for you. Time out now. I'm pointing to my DAC corner. That'd be an interesting place to have a timeout. In Australia, it's illegal to drive with flip-flops or any other toe shoe or heels above 3 inches. For obvious reasons, yes. Well, they haven't caught on to that here. I'm more concerned about that ER situation because those nurses said, "Oh, this is nothing. This is every day. This is not unusual. I'm like, it's a Tuesday at 4:00. Why would your ER be full at Tuesday at 4:00? 2.5, and he's already in timeout. Bless his heart. He's so little. What's his name? Oh, he's probably crying now. It's soaked into the bottom of the canvas. Just hang it up and let it dry, Jessica. It should be fine. But, oh, poor thing. He's 2.5, and now he made mommy mad. Uh-oh. I'll take him. Jackson. In the corner. Poor thing. Do you have a family full of J's? Did you name everybody with the first name of J? My ex-husband and I did that. We had Rebecca, Roger, Ryan, Raina. We are all R's. I don't know why. We just did it. Some people do that with the names. So. Your other son is Lucas. I like that name too. Lucas and Jackson. In Arizona, it's illegal to drive barefoot. Maybe that's why she was trying to put her shoe on so she wouldn't be driving barefoot. I don't know. I'm so ticked at her. Meanwhile, I got to get all this paperwork and keep it in one place so I don't lose it. But luckily, my son, he got off work. Hi, Joanna. He got off work at about 3:30-ish. And I'm texting him from the ER. I said, can you go by? I just had an accident. And I told him where the accident was. And I said, can you go by and I just bought a bunch of floss. Can you go there are 2 boxes. Just get those 2 boxes out of my car before they tow the car away. So he sends me a picture of the 2 boxes. He goes, is this what you want? I'm like, yeah, I want those 2 boxes. Hi, Berta. Still not doing so hot. I'm not sick or anything. I'm drowning. Oh, never mind. I'll stop there. Hey again, everyone. Berta, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Jessica says, I can't be mad. He's waving at you, Rebecca. Hi. Jackson. Listen. Jackson, don't bring drinks or snacks around mommy's crafts. That's a no-no. Yes. If you want to keep mommy happy, keep your stuff away from her stuff. Yes, Joanna had a car accident. And this is what they give you in the ER. Oh, here, you're fine, but you read all this paperwork, Okay, what the heck did they give me here? Because they don't have time to actually tell you what you should do or anything like, here, go home, read it. Yeah. I got to get up to Walgreens and get the prescription. Who reads all this? It's pages and pages. Oh, yeah, I just have some whiplash, Joanna, and some seatbelt. Like the whole side of my body just feels numb and achy, and cervical sprain. That's what I have, a cervical sprain. Who knew? What else? Who has time to read all this? I guess if you don't have a car, you have time to read it all, right? Oh my God, it's still going on here. Oh, they printed out like my whole history here. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Med list. It's not even right. I don't take half this stuff anymore. Ah, there's the test I had. They did a CT scan, so this is all garbage. I don't think I need to save it for anything, but I will. They scan, yeah, they just wanted to make sure that, because I don't know if I hit my head or not. I don't know. I might have, who knows. But you don't get to see a doctor. I don't even know if there's any doctors back there in that ER. They send out the PAs, and that's like the first line. And then if, I guess, I don't know how sick you have to be to get past the PAs, but I guess pretty sick. Then that's probably the nurse practitioner is probably the next line of defense. And then maybe there's a doctor back there somewhere. I don't know. Diamond Queen, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Nice to see you. Anyway, it's time for me to go back and lay down, guys. So I'm going to listen to those closing arguments. I'll summarize those for you in the morning. I'll put up a verdict watch, and I will go live when they reach. I don't think it's going to take them long to reach a verdict in this case. I really don't. That's the Thomas Randolph case, the case where he staged his wife's murder and burglary. Cutbacks, they're shorthanded. Well, yes, they're shorthanded, but they just, I don't know, there's got to be a better way. I'm telling you what, I don't know why those 100 other people were sitting in that waiting room for 24 hours. But, it's Tuesday. Go to your doctor. Why are you here in the emergency room? If you can walk, you can go to a doctor. I mean, why are all these people hanging out in the emergency room in your Jetson pajamas? Yeah. So you can get an IV and go home and do drugs. Yeah, well, that worked for him. Anyway. The car, I don't know how the car is, Joanna. Probably totaled. So, yeah, I'm going to go lay down, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for listening to my story. I appreciate it. Meanwhile, I will figure out where I'm going to come up with $500 deductible. Apparently, I'm, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to have to pay it anyway. All right. Love you all. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.